women were not allowed to study in ancient China. Is this real or is it just rumors? Hello, my detectives! This is Chloe speaking. Welcome back to our palace, Detective Agency. After the brief overview in the previous episode, let's welcome the heroine to the stage. Now, here we are in a temple. Our protagonist Zhen Huan is making 2 wishes: to marry the best man in the world, to reach old age together with him. She is beautiful, kind, and smart, but she didn't want to be selected as one of the concubines of the emperor. She just wanted to be free. Will her dream come true? Well, at least we know that she was selected. So our story begins. But will the rest of them come true? Well, let's wait and see. This is Wen Shichu, the son of a longtime friend of the Zhen family. He is a senior physician in the palace, specifically a doctor who treats the royal family. He has had a secret crush on Zhen Huan for a long time and now has proposed to her. However, Zhen Huan doesn't like him, and no concubine candidate can be engaged before participating in the selection, so she rejects him. Nevertheless, he is a very important character in the entire series. He helped Zhen Huan a lot, treated her like a sister. In the original novel, his son becomes the next emperor. But that's for later. Now, let's remember the clothes that Zhen Huan is wearing now. Let's switch perspective to her bestie's home. This is her bestie, Shen Meizhuang. Now, you keen detectives, tell me what you found. Yes, their clothes were different. Completely different, right? But WHY? Actually, I think this might be a little mistake. In the Qing dynasty, the rulers divided the people into 2 categories: the bannermen, who were the rulers, and civilians, who were the ruled. They wear different clothes, and the civilians suffered from unfair treatment by the banner population. If you want to know the details, I will dedicate a separate episode to tell you the stories. Anyway, Zhen Huan's family belonged to the Zhennan banner, so her clothes should be similar to Shen's, like this. But the outfit she was wearing was the attire of a civilian woman, so I think this might be a mistake, right?
臣女沈眉庄参见皇上太后，愿皇上太后万福金安。
不错，很合规矩。若是皇上问你读过什么书呢？
诗经、孟子、左传。
错了，皇上今天是选秀女，充实他自己的后宫，繁衍子嗣，不是考状元问学问的。女子无才便是德。
Here, this woman said, a woman without talent is virtuous. This is actually a common misunderstanding of the original phrase, which is interpreted as meaning that it is good for women not to have talent, not study. In fact, the complete phrase is 男子有德便是才，女子无才便是德. It will be simply translated as a man with virtue is talented, a woman without talent is virtuous. But it really means that men should prioritize virtue and consider morality more important than talent. Meanwhile, even if a woman has talent, she can still be humble and restrained, not showing off or competing. This kind of morality itself is a virtue. Here, wu, which means without, have not, in ancient Chinese, means not showing, like you don't have it. The author of the phrase, Chen Jiru himself, believed that it is good for women to read and learn. If he knew his words were being misunderstood like this, I think he would be very angry. Okay, now after solving these questions, let's move on. And this is Zhang Tingyu, a loyal minister. Today, he came to subtly remind the emperor to be careful of those who abuse their power and bully others just because they have made great contributions.
造过兴风作浪吗？皇上明察，微臣大概过滤了。
In China, there is the saying goes, 功高盖主. If your contributions are too great and you are too powerful, the emperor himself will also feel uneasy.
皇上。
At this time, Councillor Hua sent someone to invite the emperor to have dinner together.
翊坤宫用膳。
朕不过去了。
那皇上的意思是？
朕去。
Wow, he is most fond of Councillor Hua, but he just refused her and go to the Empress's palace. Why? Oh, detectives, we most forgot. Councillor Hua's brother, Nian Genyao, has made great contributions. Who the person Zhang Tiyu mentioned as someone who had forgotten his class or region, whom the emperor feared, outweighing his trust.
皇上
李年
在景仁宫用膳。
知道了，
娘娘，您别生气。
哼，有什么好生气的？皇后终归是皇后，皇上陪她用顿膳是应该的。今儿又不是15。
There is a saying that the emperor would stay in the empress's palace on the 1st and the 15th day of each month, setting an example for all couples under heaven. Thank you, detectives, for your hard work. The next episode, the selection will finally start, and I will also refine the video format. Let's look forward to it together. See you next episode. I'm Chloe. Ask me any question you want to know.